Hello, I'm Estelle from 2b.com. I'm an executive coach and trainer, and I thought I'd share with you today a tool that I use with my clients when they're feeling less than positive about a future event. It's called the new Behaviour Generator. It's an NLP technique. It's dead easy to use, and I'm going to break it down into some simple steps. Okay, so the first step is to think about that situation where maybe you're feeling less than positive. And just be aware of that unconscious program that's going on. So what are you thinking about this future event? What are your concerns? What are your fears? What are you worried about what will happen? Next step is to think about what's the polar opposite of that. So if this situation went really well, what outcome would you achieve? What would good look like? What would it feel like? What would it sound like? So at least now we've got two polar opposites. Okay, we're going to get on with the new behaviour generator. The first thing to do is to see a movie screen, and on that movie screen you want to see yourself in that particular situation. You're going to be the movie director and you're going to make this situation the best that it can be. Now the first thing I want you to observe is what's your physiology like. Those of you that are familiar with the Amy Cuddy TED Talk, she speaks about how our body influences our mind. So if you want to feel really good and powerful, we want to broaden out our physiology. We want to be more upright. So go ahead and make some adjustments to your movie. Make it look the best it could possibly be. Also notice some other subtle things about how bright it is, how dark it is, how clear it is to see on that screen. And make those changes so that it's really where it needs to be. The next step is you're going to tune into how you over there on that movie screen sounds. So do you sound confident? Do you sound calm? Or do you sound a little bit unsure of yourself, for example? And again, as movie director, go in and make those changes so that you sound the best you could possibly be. The next thing you're going to do is you're just going to sit and reflect and think about how is it that you actually want to feel in that particular situation. So if you could pick any feeling, what feeling would that be? So take, for example, if I'm working with clients on how to present, they might say, look, I want to feel confident or I want to feel calm. So identify the feeling that you want to have in that situation. And then once you've identified that situation or that feeling, think of a time in the past when you really felt that feeling. The next step is to go and actually physically get into the movie. So see it out of your own eyes, hear it, and then we're going to add a final component. We're going to get you to access those feelings inside. So when you're ready, allow yourself to feel all of the thing that you wanted to feel, and just notice what you notice about where it grows inside. And as you allow it to grow and expand and fill every cell, every sinew in your body, just notice what you notice about how good that makes you feel. And as those feelings grow and as you're in that situation, you're looking out of your own eyes, you're hearing it, things are going the way that you want them to be, just make those final adjustments so that it's absolutely perfect. And then when you're satisfied with your movie, the final step is just to run that movie in your mind's eye. So you're going to do what sportsmen and women do. You're going to mentally rehearse things going well. You're going to see it, you're going to hear it, you're going to feel it, and you want to rerun that movie. I would recommend 6 times so that you just begin to build that neural pathway of competence so that when you're in the context in the future, all of those things that you've mentally rehearsed will just kick into action. Well, I hope that's been useful. If you want to get in touch, my website is 2b with the number 2, letter B, treble.com. My name's Estelle Reid. You can also find me on social media, which is Estelle which is the word at, and then B, which is spelt with 3 E's. Thanks for listening.